there is no possible way that Hay House would have paid me to write my book if I hadn't taken the time to get clear, to serve clients, to really ground into what is this transformation about. Now I had case studies to put in my book. I had testimonials, and all the doors opened without me having to force them open, right? The invitation to jump on the TEDx stage, the invitation to speak on major media, to interview some of my mentors that I had been, following for years, sit down with Reverend Michael Beckwith, sit down with Marianne Williamson. And so my question to you, and this is an important question, is what are the results and benefits that you want to offer? And it's okay if you don't totally know yet, if they're still falling into place, but what do you know about the specific results and benefits that you want to offer? Pop them in the chat. I want to see a few of these. And then in a moment, I'm going to bring a couple of women up who have been doing this work for the last, some months. A couple of women, I want to invite them up to really talk about what the journey has been like, making their own offers for the first time, how that's been for them. So if that's you, Lisa or Sandy, make sure your hand is up so we can find you. We're going to bring you up in a moment. I'm really excited for these women to hear from you. Yamila says, clarity and confidence for moms. Yamil McBride. Beautiful, Yamil. I love that. And I don't know if it's helpful, and I might not be saying your name right, but when you think about serving parents, one thought I always have is that as much as mamas might want confidence, mamas will also oftentimes invest if they think it's also going to help their kids. So Yamil, you might want to think about helping mamas feel empowered to raise confident kids and step into their own confidence, right? Because when those two things happen together, that can oftentimes be even more marketable. These are so good. Do you see any others, Erica, that we should address? These, how do we even choose? These are amazing.
I know there's so many amazing. I just saw that as they were flashing through my screen. Dr. Geraldine says bringing awareness to dyslexia and learning disabilities. And I think that's so important. And what's going to support you to get more people wanting to invest is talk about solutions, tips, tools, strategies to help them be able to thrive in this world. So that's super hot. And I love that you're doing that. So beautiful.
Yeah, this is so good. Helen Jansen says psychological safety in the workplace, confident, trusting teams, greater productivity. Helen, I love that. And it's so important, right? I think we chronically underestimate how important that psychological safety is. Thank you for standing for that.
I love it. Sasha, I remember talking to you earlier, confidence in emerging leaders, building sustainable international collaborations. Boom. Love it.
Y'all, these are so hot. How many of you would like to test out your results and benefits with this audience, with this group as your CTA? How many of you could see the value of that? How many of you could see the value of getting feedback on that? All right, I'm planting the seed for today's CTA. And I actually think that one of the best uses of our time when we sit down together and do this is for you to get some of this teaching, get some of this content, be thinking about your own offers, be thinking about your own results, and then to get to hear from women who are only a step ahead of you or a half a step ahead of you, who some of whom have just started maybe a few months ago. Because when we see that they can do it, it just does something inside of us. So let's bring these two incredible women to the stage, Lisa Lister and Sandy Gee. And we will, in a moment, pop up their slides because these two are amazing. And I want to tell you all about them. Lisa and Sandy, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on a Saturday. Oh, look at your smiles. All right, so we'll pop up Lisa's slide. And I just want to introduce you properly. And then in a moment, I'll introduce you, Sandy. So Lisa serves women who are committed to release unresolved early childhood wounds so they can show up in faith and self-conviction without shame or anxiety. How beautiful is that? How clear is that result? So gorgeous. Lisa, you are a shining light. You are just such a spunky, incredible, gorgeous, playful woman leader who I just has been, making me so proud ever since we got a chance to have you in our programs. And I'm just curious, Lisa, has it always been, I know you've made tens of thousands of dollars with this message, and has it always been easy? What did you struggle with when you first started making offers?
Hey everybody, how you all doing? First thing I'd like to say, Sage, is thank you so much. And when I first started, the thing was I wanted to serve everybody. So the best thing for me to begin working in this amazing group has been really learning how to really niche down to who is my audience, who am I here to serve, who am I here to help to transform. And by doing that, I've been able to funnel in the people who are in alignment with who I desire to serve and who I'm here to share my medicine and my magic with. And it's been amazing. It's been incredible. My Facebook group is growing. The people who are coming in on my offers are really aligned to what I'm offering. So there is no hustle. There is no trying to convince, because I've designed a program that's going to allow them to transform, which is allowing them to see exactly what is it that they desire, what is it that they need, because I can speak the same language and they're hearing the language and I'm picking them up, and it's been very amazing.
It's been amazing to watch you, and it's been amazing to watch you in the Women Rocking Business group, because you're such a player and you're so active in supporting the other women, and you're so willing to receive from the other women. Have you always been like that? Like, have you always been someone who just like easily rests into community?
It's definitely been a journey. It's been easier for me to offer and to serve. What I've learned is how actually to receive. So that brings that reciprocity back into balance and in harmony, which is really important when you're doing this work. Because the other thing that I've really learned is to become really well practiced at what you do. You also have to become very well practiced at your own self-care. And that's really, really important when you're doing this work, because it's so easy to give and give and give and give and give and then wear out. So I would just say, really take care with yourself. And the more you take care with yourself, the more you're going to be able to take care with the people that you're here to serve.
Mm-hmm.
But the community here has been like freaking incredible, because you do have your down days. And when you get those down days, like I've made friends through here. I'm in New Zealand, and I've now got friends like all over the world who I know when I'm having a challenging time, we can just connect, and we're all in the same boat. So it's not like you're having to do it alone, it's amazing.
I remember you told us when you first joined that before you found us, you were kind of trying to do things on your own. I'm sure, Papa Yes in the chat, if you could relate to like lone wolf, is that kind of accurate? Papa Yes in the chat, if you can relate to like, I'm going to figure this out on my own. I'm going to just do this thing on my own. Like, Lisa, what would you say to anybody here who's like, I mean, Sage is giving us some great stuff today and yesterday. Like, I'm going to go do this on my own.
What I would say about that is, when you first start, you're going to try and do it all on your own. And then when you come into the support, the love, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And that is the key here. This is a tried and proven system. So, you would be insane not to be doing this, because you spend so much time. I remember when I first did my very first masterclass, and I had a piece of paper, like I was reading off my piece of paper like this, and I was talking to people online. And then when it came to the end of doing the offer, I remember just freezing, going, oh no, I can't do that. Pushed through it. I got 7 in my first class. And now what I'm having consistently by doing the masterclass, following the plan, using the automations, following it as it goes, because there is a system here. And this is the thing, when you become a coach online, it's really important to know what is working. So you don't have to do it by yourself, ladies. This is incredible support. It's all from A to Z, simply done with so much incredible coaching, so much incredible support, that you cannot not grow yourself and your business and all that you have to offer your clients. It's incredible.
I'm so glad to hear that the frameworks work for you. The step-by-step is working for you. When I'm putting it together, I'm always like, okay, I hope this is helpful. And then like the feedback we get is just amazing. I was a school teacher from Iowa, so I want to put every single thing into a step-by-step. It's one of my favorite things to do. And will you brag about yourself for a bit, Lisa? Because I'm just so proud of you. I mean, you know, when you came to us, I think you told me that your monthly sales were between like 800 and 1,200 a month. And what's like the most you've ever made in a month?
Well, the most I've ever made is 30,000, and I've just launched for a new program, and I haven't really put it out there. I'm just starting to really get it out there, and I'm already at 14,000. And so I've getting really amped and really, really excited for how many more people I can serve. And the key here is to really trust what you get. You've got to really trust yourself. You've got to really trust your vision, really believe in what you're here to do, because all of us have medicine inside of us, and that medicine becomes your magic that you get to share with the people who are going to be naturally magnetized to you. So be yourself, believe in yourself, trust what you're doing, and when you get stuck, call for support, because you don't have to do it alone. And when you do those steps, what I found is the money just naturally flows. You don't have to hustle it. It's just there because you're being authentically you. And I really believe that that's the key. And you've got to love what you do. Like, I love what I do. I love helping women who are suffering with low self-esteem. I love helping women, because what I get to see is when they clear away all that's not theirs, they then truly become magnetic, because they are truly who they are with confidence, and they have the ability to trust in themselves and to take aligned action for where they want to be without that fear of what other people will think. And that's a real thing. You know, we've all had that. We've all got
Amazing,
that.
Lisa.
And I just want to say something, because Lisa is my client, and I just want to brag about you, because I just am ear to ear grin hearing all this, because you really are walking your walk. You are talking and you are walking in total alignment. And when I hear about these 30K months and already 14K and a program you haven't even launched, I just can't even tell you, my mama coach heart is just absolutely exploding over here. And I just really want to thank you, because you got in there right at the beginning. You started practicing. You were going live into your Facebook group. You were starting to get people magnetized to you, because you were willing to take that in perfect action. And so I just really want to, again, celebrate you. And also, I want people here to recognize that Lisa is in a spiritual niche, okay? And she just made $30,000. So I want to really bust that myth or that story that you can't lead with spirituality and you can't be making amazing money doing something spiritual, because Lisa is absolutely shattering that myth right here in real time. So osmose this energy, osmose that this is possible for all of you. And Lisa, thank you so much. You are truly such a bright light. We're so lucky to have you in our community.
I'm so proud of all you've created in our programs. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And you know, y'all, we have several speaker training programs here on campus, and all of our women start out with the core components, like Lisa's talking about, of putting your offer in place, building out the funnels. That she referred to automations, building out the funnels, crafting your talk, getting clear on what you're selling from stage. These are the fundamentals. And you have been so willing to implement, so hungry, and so damn authentic and lovable. I'm so proud of you. Sandy Gee, let's brag about you for a moment. Give Lisa some more love in the chat. Lisa, there's so much love for you in the chat. So Sandy Gee is absolutely so inspiring. She's coaching English online, helping Chinese immigrants who are living in English-speaking countries improve their English listening and speaking skills so that they can use English to solve everyday problems, unlock opportunities, and live an independent life and a free life in their new country. How clear is that as a result, right? Clearly, Sandy has spent some time getting clear on her results, doing exactly what we're talking about today. Sandy, you're rocking it again, making tens of thousands of dollars. You're gorgeous. Has it always been this easy? What were you challenged with before you found us?
No. Definitely, it wasn't like this. Actually, before I signed up for Women Business Academy, that was before the end of March, my wheels were in the rut. I just so struggle, because back then I taught Chinese students who live in China, and they have to go to school from Monday to Friday. So basically, I can only teach them on Fridays and Saturdays, just like a part-time style. You can imagine how much money I can make, right? Just work 2 days each week. But once a friend sent me an email about this business academy event called Women Online Business Retreat. I wasn't very sure about that, but anyway, I joined it, and then that was the life-changing moment. My life.
It's an event kind of like this, right? Where we're teaching some of these same pieces.
Yeah.
Yep. And here you are.
Yes.
And now you're getting to do it your way, and you're getting to serve online, and you're able to find your clients online. And what have been some of your results?
Okay, I have too many things to share with the sisters. The first thing, I must say thank you to all of you, because of you, I achieved my goal, become a great English speaker, and I can speak in front of more than 400 sisters.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I've never done that. This is the first takeaway from today. And then I do have a lot of things to share with the sisters. I'll pick some. Okay, the first thing is I changed my niche using a clear message so people can understand me easily, what I can help them with. That's the first thing first. And then my new niche is help Chinese immigrants who are living in an English-speaking country. My niche was helping Chinese students who live in China, 6 years old to 16 years old. So different. And the new niche opened a totally whole different market for me. And here are some results. The first one, I learned how to speak. Sounds funny, but I learned how to speak effectively. And so here's the thing. I wrote my new story, mini story. I made a video. After posting it on Facebook, it brought me two new clients. One is from Poland. The other one is from China. The funny thing is, before I signed up for this business academy, I rarely used the Facebook. And I still remember the first time I met Sage, asked her, do you think this kind of program fit me? Because I didn't even use Facebook, right? But anyway, I did it, okay? And then the two new clients told me this was the first time they used Facebook too. Okay, so this is the first thing. And then I created my 6-month program. That was really new. I never done that. Before, I just collect every 10 sessions, very small amount of money, but I created a 6-month program after I signed up for this business academy. You know what? 4 new clients sign up for this program. The total income is $25,000. I love high ticket. I love high ticket. And I created a year-long program, which is for Chinese students. This year-long program, I created $6,350 for that year-long program. Just so happened, I love high ticket. And I launched my first online masterclass in my life. That's the first one. And 10 people showed up in this masterclass. 4 people had discovery calls with me, and 1 signed up for my 6-month program, which is $7,860, which I increased the price right before my masterclass. I serve, I deserve.
I serve, I deserve. Write it down. What, you ladies should be inspirational speakers or something. You are inspiring these women out of the water. I am so impressed. We only have a couple more minutes. I could talk to you all day long. What I want to know is, we are about to open doors to our Profitable Speaker Training Program that both of you know is the basis for everything you guys have been doing. It's get your talk, get your offer, learn how to tell your story, learn how to put your program together, and how to sell high ticket from stage. That's what we do. what would you say to any of these women who are thinking about it, maybe wondering if they're really ready?
Okay, I want to say this, sounds like it's because of the programs, but actually it's because the speaking. It's because the speaking is powerful. And if you can speak effectively, and then your clients will come to you automatically with ease. That's what I feel. And also after I using all the skills I learned from this business academy, and I use Grow Model all the time whenever I need to talk to my potential clients, and I learn how to make an offer. And also I know when I need to make that offer, like what is the correct time. So speaking is so powerful. What I learned from this program, it's gold, sisters.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandy.
And
Thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for not just coming into this world and listening to the ideas and just thinking about doing it or letting your fears or nervousness hijack you. Thank you for actually doing it. Thank you for actually doing it. The people you're teaching English to, their lives are going to be different because of your commitment. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
last thing, but I think it's very important. I want to share with all the sisters, 404 sisters, your own business will never outgrow your personal development. Invest in yourself is the safest way to invest. And it definitely improve your value. Let's together do this. Do more, be more, have more. And the world needs us. And the time is now. Sisters, let's do this together. We're not alone. Thank you, sisters.
That is so powerful. That is so powerful, because if there's one reason to launch these businesses and invest in ourselves by learning to grow these businesses, I think it's because these businesses will always grow with us. We can always become the best and greatest version of who we are and just bring that to these businesses. If there was one reason, I think that would be one of the top ones, if not the top one. It's liberating. And I've watched both of you do that. And I know I've said it already, but I'm so proud of both of you. Lisa, what would you add? And I'm so proud of the women who you're supporting and empowering and unleashing from their insecurities. And what would you say to women here who are thinking about investing in their speaking career?
I love what Sandy said, and I feel that from my heart, your business is you. And so when you look at making an investment, what you're doing is you're helping yourself to transform. And anything that you touch from that moment on, when you come from that true open heart, is just going to expand to everything and to everybody around you. And the thing about the speaking in the public, I was given a space to do a talk. A friend of mine had invited me to do a talk, and somebody had not turned up, and she said, "Oh, look, you've got a 2-hour slot. Can you fill it?" And I was like, "Of course I can fill it." And I'm going, 2 hours. Okay. And so then I turned up, and I tell you, it was so amazing. And from that talk, that 2-hour talk, I've been booked once a month. So you've got to invest in yourself, because this is where the opportunity to grow lies. It's not just about business. It's about yourself, knowing who you are, working through your insecurities, transforming yourself, shining who you truly are from the grace of the gift that God has given you. This is your medicine. This is the magic. The world needs us right now. Look at all the shift and the change that we are in. And the more women who are rising, we're taking our power and we're bringing so much more love to the planet, and the planet needs so much love. Absolutely. You would be, like I said, crazy not to be in here. I mean, just look at all the women around you. Look, if you've got a calling to be here today, this is your higher self telling you there's something here for you. So don't just dismiss it. Don't just go, okay, this is just a great time to do some free training. Dive in and go deep, because I tell you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. It's been incredible. And the networks that you make, the lessons that you have, the coaching that is on offer, it is truly phenomenal.
I am blown away. I see nothing but success in the future for both of you. Thank you for taking time on a Saturday. Thank you for lifting these women up. There is so much love for you in the chat. My heart is so touched by both of your courage, commitment, and the way you show up.
Can I
Mwah!
say one more thing?
Quick.
Just very quick, because I want to tell my sisters I'm not an English native speaker. English is my second language. I'm not quite sure how many of you here, English is your second language. I just want to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. And by the way, not just to learn something about online business, but also practice your English, improve your English.
Love you all. Love you both. You'll be able to find out how to follow Sandy and Lisa in the Facebook group. Love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for so much love that you gave these two women in the chat thread. We have some daily winners and we have an announcement because we are opening doors to our Profitable Speaker Training Program today. Erica, do you want to share some winners?
It would be my honor. Oh my gosh, you all are just rocking all of our world. Seriously, we've been in tears, we've been laughing, we've been crying, all of it. So thank you so much for all of you putting your heart forward. And I want to announce the winner for CTA number 4. And before I do that, I just want you all to know that it's not too late to win the big prize, that $22,000 big grand prize. So if you haven't done any of the CTAs, you can still catch up. But right now, we're going to be talking about CTA number 4. And just know that if you need to catch up, you have it till Sunday night. Okay. So call to action number 4 was all about gamification for transformation. One of my favorite things ever is gamification. And I love all the posts that you did, all the ways that you were envisioning how you're going to create connection and transformation in your community. So congratulations, you're all winners. And we are going to have 2 winners that we're going to announce today to win this amazing Rock the World tumbler. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Just imagine every time you're sipping your tea or your coffee or whatever it is that you get to experience the energy and remember what was created this week. So let's go ahead, Jill. Drum roll, please. Let's announce our 2 winners for today for call to action number 4. Yes. So here our first winner is Petundra Thompson. So powerful. She is definitely magnetic and just radiates true beauty and energy. Can't you see that through these photos? Just powerful woman, right? Petundra made her instructions really compelling. They were super clear, and she chose to capitalize words that she's also using as teaching points. Very thoughtful, well done. As you can see here, the clearer you are, the easier it's going to be for your community to take action. And it's through that action that they're going to see the transformation and they're going to build more trust and want to take you up on your offer. So this is a great, awesome example. Way to go, Petundra. You're amazing. That tumbler's on its way to you. And let's go ahead and pull up our second winner because we got 2 winners today because you all are so amazing. Andrea Sadler, incredible. And I just want to say this beautiful photo here is her as a young child. And this is such an amazing opportunity that she's asking her community to tap into, right? To really tap into who they are, where they've been. And I could just think about my little girl. I would love to do your gamification for my little one, right? This is so powerful. This is so heartfelt, well written, super clear, super inviting. Awesome way to bring connection and invite transformation. So congratulations to our 2 winners and to all of you who have played and are continuing to catch up, all our replayers. We love you. Keep showing up. It's been amazing. It's been so fun getting to watch all your videos and read all your calls to action. So congratulations again. And now it's time to announce call to action number 5. Sage, do you want to go ahead and get that?
CTA number 5. I'm so excited about CTA number 5 because this is where you get to post in the group what's your number 1 result you offer and who it's for. And you're going to get a chance to give feedback to each other on those results. I am so excited to see your posts and to see what you post and to really get feedback from each other so that you can be sure your results are standing out. And I am going to just show you real quick what this can look like and what it looks like in the Facebook group when you post on a sticker your results. So it could look something like this. You would go here and you could grab a sticker, and we got hashtag CTA 5, attention women entrepreneurs, grow your speaking biz, maybe freedom-based. That's a good result. There we go. Attention women entrepreneurs, grow your freedom-based speaking biz in just 12 days a month or less. I wonder if I could say successful. Is it going to let me get all those in? Nice. Boom. All right, y'all. It will look something like that. Get your results and benefits posted and comment on at least 3 of your sisters. I'm super excited to see these, and we are just super excited to continue to watch you playing in the challenge and in the CTAs. And I want to also invite you to not just post the most simple results, but post the results that you know would be top of mind for your clients, the results that are going to be really exciting for them. Pop a yes in the chat if you know you want a freedom-based business. Pop a yes in the chat if you know you would love to not have to work all the time, right? Just like Lisa and Sandy were speaking to, when you have the right tools, you don't have to hustle so much. And that brings me to our reminder of where we've been. Our CTAs are due tomorrow night. If you haven't had a chance to make the live videos, post your talk title, respond to 3 sisters, post a transformational gamification prompt, and now post your #1 result you offer and who it's for. These are the CTAs. We've got one more fun one for you tomorrow. Pop a yes in the chat if you are a winner and you're going to be playing in the CTAs all the way through. I've got one more piece to remind you around as we talk about our training programs that help you craft your talks and your offers. Here's the bottom line. Having your talk and your offer created gives you security. It's like having security in your business, because once you have a talk that sells, you can use it again and again. It's also what creates influencer status, right? Having that speaking skill, the opportunity to making a huge difference. And it's also what creates recurring revenue. So you can really hire other people to support you to get your message out, be in your zone of genius. It's also what allows you to sell high ticket. I love that Sandy was so bold in saying, I love high ticket programs. And I'm curious, when you look at the ways that businesses grow out, would it be helpful to see the ways that we've built out and the ways that our clients have built out? On the next slide, one of my questions for you is, how many of you sometimes create content in the closet? Pop a yes in the chat if you've ever caught yourself creating content behind your computers, in your closet. And how many of you sometimes just want to create passive income and just be done? Raise your hand if that's you. Can't it just be passive, Sage? Can't people just click on the button, click buy now? Raise your hand if you've ever felt like you just want people to be able to click on the button. So many beginning entrepreneurs and mentors want to go straight to low ticket products. But I've been studying what works for 13 years. And what works is when you build out a program that actually changes lives. What works is when you're willing to serve private clients or serve group programs so that you can really build out that membership program or create that passive income over time. Raise your hand if you can see the value of giving yourself time to let your body of work unfold. How many of you can see the value of building real relationships online, creating real impact? This is the more grounded and proven approach, and you'll be surprised how fast the money can come. So my question for you is, are you ready to step in to your leadership and your influence and that clear sense of direction? And I feel so excited to invite you to join a community of women who have kind of done the impossible. We're going to go straight to a video that tells you a little bit about the results that are possible and expands on what you heard from Lisa and Sandy. And when I get back, I'll explain the details for you. And I also want to invite you, pop a yes in the chat if you're just as curious about how I make this offer as you are about the offer itself. Pop a yes in the chat if you already know that watching trainers make their offers is one of the most educational parts of the whole thing. So we're going to play a short video and we'll be right back.
As soon as I jumped into the program, I did my event and I used all of the systems and processes that Sage had put into place. And I went, I'm just going to do it. Like, what could happen? I had 200 people register for my event. I had 32 people show up at various places. And I had 7 people sign up. So I did 14K and I went, woohoo, let's do that again. So I just want to say thank you for this training. It is incredible. I wouldn't be on the trajectory of where I want my business to go without this training. So thank you so much.
My gosh, the model works and it was so incredible. I had over 100 women in the room that were just so excited and passionate to be there, and 20 of them actually ended up saying yes to my year-long program, and so it became a multiple six-figure launch.
Thank God for Sage Levine and having met her, because my entire life changed. I've been able to not only do it, but I have the website built and I've been able to create a 90-day parenting reset. I've been able to enroll probably 20, 30, 40 people at this point, and now even have 2 VIP clients paying me $10,000.
I've managed to put together my first signature talk. I had a fantastic turnout. I followed all the steps that I received from Sage and her wonderful coaches, and I felt so supported. I had so much confidence, and as a result of that, I connected with half of the people in the room to come back and ask me for more, for a coaching session with them. And I'm just over the moon.
Virtual events are incredibly powerful, and it's really helped me serve on a much higher level. We were able to bring over 6,000 women into the program over these last 2 years. You know, it's all due to Women Rocking Business. We're on track for $1 million year, which I never thought I would get to, and it's such a blessing to be able to serve at such a high level.
When I started taking the stage and really stepped forward in my business and my leadership, I made my first $2,000 in my business. And then I really quickly made my first $100,000 in a weekend from getting even more visible. And now when I speak, I have, even at a small speaking engagement, it'll be a $5,000 speaking engagement. And now I get asked to keynote all over North America. And I had a 3-day live event that I brought in $250,000 in revenue in 1 weekend. Now that I'm rocking the stage, I'm rocking my life.
I love it.